Hello friends and fellow gamers, it's MKxJUMP here, and this week Idle Heroes has been changed a little bit for Prophet Orbs. As well, they've changed a ton of the value packages that you can purchase, so I'm going to be taking a look at them and answering the much needed question, are they worth it? But before we go check that out, I'd love to give a shout out to David Dessette, who has decided to back me on Patreon. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, it's kind of hard to when it's just text. But either way, if you want to be like David and back me on Patreon, why not consider supporting the content I make here by clicking that link up there or down below in the description. Every contribution helps make this stream what it is and also helps me buy new equipment. I've got some stuff in mind that I'm going to be picking up, new PC parts, new cameras, new mics, just things to make the content a lot better for you. So guys, I hope that's going to come to you very soon. But either way, guys, you want to go check out this new event for Idle Heroes. You want to know if these packages are worth it. So let's go check it out. So every day for logging in, we get our hands on a Prophet Orb, because this week is a Prophet Orb event. So collecting these orbs, using them to complete the event is going to be a great way for getting resources. So it's pretty sweet. Grab your Prophet Orb every day for logging in, and that's 7 for free throughout the week. The other stuff we have is the main event itself. Grey Dwarf's Blessing carries over from last week, so if you haven't already, go pick up that armor that's going to help your team. You've got the Oracle suit, the Minstrel suit, the War Master's, Assassin's, or Weaver's suits. Grab them for whatever hero you have and whatever your needs require. It will cost you a lot of gold and a lot of gems, but trust me, if you haven't already got them, they're worth it. As well, we have value packages, and you'll notice there's a slight change. Normally, the $100 package, which is this top one here, would give you 5,000 gems and 33 Prophet Orbs. DH Games have recognized that Prophet Orb events aren't what they used to be, so have decided that you get more Prophet Orbs for your money for spending, which I think is a really good move by the developers. It maintains the continuous stock market that is Idle Heroes, where certain items become less valuable, so they need to increase how many you get when you spend the money. And that's what's happened to Prophet Orbs. Prophet Orbs are less attractive. They've ruined all the Prophet Orb events we thought were going to happen, such as Black Friday or other events like that. So they're trying to make these packages more enticing by giving you more Prophet Orbs. A smart move, I think. As well, guys, the God of War packages are here, and this is because we have a new hero release to the game this week, Transcendence Asmodel, which I will talk about a little soon. This is Asmodel the Dauntless, a hero I'll discuss in a future video, but he's looking like he's very nice. But maybe not necessarily the best Void hero for you to make. If you were wondering which Void hero should I get first, it's probably a Queen. But once you've already got other Void heroes, Asmodel can do a lot for your team, but of course I'll talk more about that in a different video. So be sure to subscribe to catch that in the future. But either way, let's take a look at these packages. For $100, and I know that's a lot of money, you can get your hands on 20 Cores of Transcendence. That's normally more than you'd get from spending money anyway. So you'd normally get 15 for $100, so getting 20 seems good. You also get 500,000 Stellar Shards. Now, Stellar Shards, if you didn't know, for those of you that haven't unlocked the Void or don't understand how the Void works, are needed to imprint heroes so that you can get this tree to look all fancy and glowy, like on my Void 4 ticks here. Normally, the tree will look a little bit like... let's get up this Ignis so I can show you. Normally, it looks like this, and you have to imprint your way along using points similar to how guild trees work or guild tech and things like that. You have to spend the currency to upgrade the heroes. Now, it gets expensive when you get to the higher levels, and people are struggling to keep up because Stellar Shards are quite difficult to get your hands on. It requires lots of grinding in the Void. You can get them from Void Arc, and you can get them from doing the Compass of Transcended and getting Transcending Spheres, which is the best way to get your hands on Stellar Shards. Well, now you can just pick up 500,000 of them as part of this $100 package, which I think is pretty generous. And as well, the thing I think is super awesome that a lot of you shouldn't be underestimating is the Imminent Hero Selection Chest. The key part about this chest is it offers both light and dark heroes as well as all other heroes. It's every 5-star in the game. And there's this key line: the content in the chest changes as the glorious temple rewards change. This means this chest moves with the times. If you hoard this and put this away for a rainy day, in 2 years' time, that chest will have the new heroes that came out in the last 24 months. This means this chest is always relevant. It won't end up looking like the chests that I've had from eons old, like this one here. The best hero in here is Delasium. This is one of the earliest chests you could pick up. It was one of the first times they ever gave 5-star selection chests. In fact, it might even be the first time they ever gave 5-star selection chests. So I'm sitting on this here thinking, what am I even going to use this for? None of these heroes are good. I never want to open this chest. Maybe if I want to build an Olivia, it's worthwhile, but I've already got Olivia's, so I don't really need that. Well, that's not a problem you're going to have with this chest here. It keeps relevant, and that's important. Also, not to mention it includes Forkis and Tussalago in case you were planning on building them, and I think that's really helpful because I need Forkis. Am I telling you to buy this package? No. All I'm saying is there's stuff in this which is good value. A chest that stays relevant, the most important currency in the game, and Cause of Transcendence, each of which are a 5-star hero or a ton more Stellar Shards. In fact, you're bound to get more Stellar Shards from 20 Cause of Transcendence, so trust me, this isn't half bad. As well, for 50 bucks, if that was a little out your price range, you can get 5,000 gems, which is what you'd normally get from a 100 bucks package. You can get 10 Cause of Transcendence, which is great, considering 100 bucks will normally get you 15. So this is instantly already better than an 100 bucks package, and it's half the price. And as well, it gives you 100 Glorious Relics. That, my friends, is a game changer. Glorious Relics are used to pick up artifacts in the Glorious Boost. I know you can't see it here now, but Glorious Boost will come next week. We will also be checking out next week's events, so make sure you stay tuned for this video, because we'll be looking at that today. Either way, this seems great. 50 bucks to get your hands on 10 Cause of Transcendence, 5,000 gems, and 100 Glorious Relics. If you are used to spending a lot of money on this game, if you wouldn't miss losing $100 or $150 or $200 just by spending this week, bearing in mind other weeks will also give great rewards, these packages are actually really, really good to pick up. I know a lot of people who have instantly bought these. My friends, if you're in the game to play, if you are on the Void train, if you are spending money for Cause of Transcendence, these are something you don't want to miss. But of course, this event isn't just about spending money. A lot of free-to-play players will probably feel alienated by things like the God of War package, and that's okay, because we also have Prophet Summon prizes. This is great. This is going to give you your usual rewards all the way through 1 through to 50, with the new Dark Spirit and the new Divine Spirit. I'm not a fan of the artwork, but sure, we've just got to get used to it. And as well, for 60 points, you get an Oberon, and what's this? A Core of Transcendence as a reward for Prophet Orbs? That's huge. I hope this is something they keep up, because that's going to make Prophet Orb events a lot more exciting. As well, for 80 points, you get your hands on Asmodel, who is the new Transcendence hero. So if you haven't already got copies of Asmodel, which I know a lot of you don't, some of you have used them as food, some of you haven't been playing this game long enough to have an established amount of Asmodels, and it's probably not a hero that's going to show up very frequently for many of you. So picking up Asmodel from Prophet Orbs is actually pretty great. So those of you that just want to get Asmodel copies and don't already, Prophet Orbs is going to help you out this week, which is very nice. As well, 15 Glorious Relics is not bad at all. Obviously, you get that from completing Prophet Orbs normally, so that's pretty good too. So what's the change? Well, you can complete this 8 times. 8 times! Not the usual 4, but 8. And that is amazing. If they're going to keep this up for new heroes that come out, and we've seen that Prophet Orb events will give the new released heroes, it means you can just save up Prophet Orbs and wait 2 months after a hero's release in Heroic Summons and just pick them up then. That's brilliant. If you could have told me that Tix was going to be available in a Prophet Orb event and I was guaranteed 8 copies of Tix if only I'd saved up 640 orbs, I'd have been like, nah, you're kidding me, that's ridiculous. But that's actually possible. If you guys want to go and save up 640 orbs and walk into a Prophet Summon event, you can pick up 8 copies of the hero. That's incredible. So, my friends, I think this is something we're going to see more from DH Games. 8 complete Prophet Orbs seems quite exciting. I know it might be a drain on your Prophet Orbs, but guys, if you normally did 4, just pretend there's a 4 here. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to be a full complete. You don't have to get a full complete. It just helps. So as well, guys, we have Heroic Miracle. If you don't know how this works, you basically summon 5-star heroes and get rewards. You need to summon 2 light heroes that are 5-star, 2 dark heroes, 3 from Forest, 3 from Abyss, 3 from Fortress, and 3 from Shadow. You get various rewards for the heroes you summon, but the key thing is, if you do all of them, you get your hands on the fancy hero up here. And this time it's Asmodel. Again, a way of giving the hero to people that are trying to build Asmodel and don't already have copies. It's a very conscious and very understanding decision of DH Games. Thank you. And those of you that have worked it out have realized that new players that are brand new this week can, in theory, pick up 9 copies of Asmodel this week. You get 1 from Heroic Miracle, and then you just blast this out with 640 orbs, and then you get 8 more copies of Asmodel. So in theory, one thing DH Games could do moving forwards is give the Heroic Miracle and the Prophet Orbs hero the exact same reward. Meaning, if a new hero comes out and then the Prophet Orb event comes along, we could in theory just pick up all 9 copies of them if you have 640 orbs and complete Heroic Miracle. That's something interesting worth keeping in mind. But of course, these aren't the only things. This main event is just pretty normal, really, for a Prophet Orb event. It's actually not very attractive. I know a lot of you that don't want to build Asmodel might go, oh, why is Asmodel here? And I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, well, spending money, that's not something I do either. So for you guys, it's probably a quiet event. There's not really much to do, because the only other changes also involve spending money. Take a look at these cool packages here. Transcendence packages have been changed. They no longer offer gems. They just offer Cause of Transcendence. This is great! Because the only reason people were buying this was for the Cause of Transcendence. They didn't care about the gems. So now that they're just going, alright, here's more Cause of Transcendence, it's better value for your money, I think that's a good and smart move. In addition, monthly packages, let's look at this, these have changed. So, once a month you can get 10 Heroic Summon Scrolls and 10k Promotion Stones for $10. Is it worth it? Yeah, not really. Orange Artifact Fragment, alongside 6-star orange equipment. Is it worth it? Maybe once as a new player to get 6-star orange equipment, but other than that, not really. Glorious Light and Dark 5-star selection chest. So this is going to offer any hero that's a Light and Dark hero that's available in the Glorious Relic store. Is that worth it for $50? Not really. They've given this package before with better things for $50, and I think the only reason this is here is for whales that really do need that last copy and can grab it. You've got to think about this store as a store of convenience. Once a month, you can just pick this up and grab a Light and Dark hero. It's there to attract heavy spenders, people who don't have patience. Bear in mind, that's how gacha games get you. They set up expectations that they won't fulfill, and then the only way to fulfill that is by being impatient and spending money or waiting. And most people don't like waiting. We live in a world now where everything is quick, 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 go, go, go. That's what DH Games are capitalizing on with this. So if you're a new player and you feel the twitchy desire to go and grab that final copy of Drake you need, or that final copy of Carry, or that final Amon-Ra, you can do it here for $50. Is it worth it? No. But is it good that it's always around? Yes. It's convenient. It's better than having to wait for the perfect package to come up. So that's why it's a little bit more expensive. Convenience. In addition, we have the Void Resource Selection Chest, and this terrifies me. This can give you 250,000 Stellar Shards, or 250,000 Crystals of Transcendence, or things that can help you upgrade your Star Spawns. This is... I don't even know where to begin. This is $70, and it's giving you that. What else does it give you? Well, it gives you 4 Cores of Transcendence. Doesn't really seem worth it for $70, but of course, these Void Resources, they could be. If I was going to spend $70, I'd rather not get 4 Cores of Transcendence and this chest. Personally, I would just go to the Transcendence package and just buy 10 Cores of Transcendence. It's likely you're going to pick up a Sphere of Transcendence, especially if you do it in Fate. As well, if you combine the prices, you're going to get better value in the end. But of course, the choice there is only going to be between Stellar Shards and Crystals of Transcendence if you get a Transcending Sphere. Transcending Spheres both give 250,000 of the resource. So, yeah, you got to choose, you get the same thing. But if you were buying this just for the Stellar Shards and just for the Cores of Transcendence, my friends, you're better off just getting a Transcending Sphere from luck by purchasing these, right? This is better value than that. So don't fall into the trap. As well, $100, what's that going to get you? A 10-star Light Puppet. Nope, that's a lot of money. It does mean that building your first E5 is a lot easier, assuming money is no option and you wanted to spend less money. It's probably a lot easier to build an E5 straight away. Like a 10-star food, straight up for $100. If money is no object for you, great. Super convenient. Way more progress, way more speed. And that's what I want to talk about next. Progress and speed. That's what these weekly packages offered. For $5, you can get Gold and Spirit. And I know there's a lot of whales out there who will be itching for that final bit of Gold and Spirit they need to finish a particular hero, who will buy this. And available every week means it's always there, it's refreshing constantly, and this is going to milk a lot of heavy spenders. As well, those of you that really need dust and really, really want to get some monsters built, you might find yourself spending $10 on this. Is it worth it? Not really, but people will buy it. As well, $20, what's that going to get you? A 6-star Puppet Selection Chest. Now that scares me. 2 6-star Puppet Selection Chests means whales, in theory, can buy this 3 times every week, so they can get themselves 6 6-star puppets every week. just by spending 60 bucks. Okay, just by spending 60 bucks. It's a lot of money. You're also getting a 5-star hero there. But the thing of this is, it's just going to make building heroes super easy, assuming you just want to spend money. You can just throw cash at this game now and pick up all these heroes every week and make a lot of progress, which means people can progress very quickly early on, which is, from a business standpoint, genius. If you set people up with the expectation that they can make progress very, very quickly just by spending a little bit of money, they're just going to keep spending and spending and spending, and you just make spending easy for them. You'd be like, hey, look, you're going to keep making all this progress. Keep going, and every time they reach a barrier, they reach a wall, they reach a point where they go, oh, what next? Well, spend a little bit more money and you'll make more progress. It's very clever, and this is how gacha games get you. Just be very, very careful. The psychology behind these packages is brilliant. It's genius, in fact. If I was designing a gacha game, I would absolutely put something like this, and I'm surprised they haven't done them sooner, because the weekly packages and monthly packages were so out of date. But now, they're a little bit more attractive. For 50 bucks, what can you get? You can get a 5-star hero, any 5-star hero, and then you'll go watch an MK video saying, oh, you need 9 copies of so-and-so good to go and build your first E5. People with twitchy fingers will buy both of these for 100 bucks, and they'll walk away with 40 scrolls and 2 copies of their first E5. If you are stuck on that copy of your first E5, and there's no chests in sight, and you'll hear, oh, a chest is going to get me rewards. How'd you get them? Imp's Adventure? No, there isn't an Imp's Adventure. And then you'll see them here for 50 bucks. Oh boy, you're going to spend money and you're going to go chase that chest. So, again, they're being very, very smart. And finally, what's this last one? Void eggs. People look at this and go, what the heck's a void egg? What? You can buy somber eggs. You can buy 4 somber eggs for 70 bucks. I don't even know if that's good value. That just terrifies me. The fact that somber eggs are for sale is just... I don't even... That doesn't seem like... No. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like good value. 70 bucks for eggs. I mean, someone might go out there and go, well, actually, MK, it's like... Well, actually, MK, it's actually the best value package here. Well, I don't know. Value is subjective. Buying eggs for 70 bucks, I don't... It just seems like such little stuff for 70 bucks. Yeah. And the daily packages, well, they haven't changed. They've always been interesting value. I mean, a dollar gets you 3 heroic summons and 1 million gold. That's it. I know a lot of people that just buy this every day. And in all fairness, I totally know why. It's actually a very good value way to pick up heroic summons, assuming you're not afraid to spend a bit of money. So, my friends, is this worth it? Are any of the things you see here worth it? Well, probably not. But the convenience of them being here, the convenience of the weekly package, the convenience of the monthly package, that's what makes them sellable, and I know a lot of you out there will buy them. So, my message to you guys is, try not to be succumbed by your twitchy-fingered tendencies. If you need that final hero, you're going to wait a week, or you're just going to spend $50 right now. For a lot of you, throwing $50 at the game is something you can just do without thinking. For some of you, you just go, whew, wow, $50 for that? Get out of here. Each to their own, and I know some people will buy, and some people will just leave it. That's okay. So guys, that's me looking at this week. That's me looking at the changes. Before I leave you, let's talk about what we're having next week. We have the Event Drop Carnival, which is where campaign loot is given to us, and you can collect much and much and much of it throughout the week. And depending on how much you get and how much you're willing to spend, you can purchase different rewards. So, a Golden Crown is available next week. A Carry is available next week. As is a Tix, and also free-to-play players, if you keep logging in and keep claiming from campaign, will be able to get themselves a copy of Garuda. That's amazing. Garuda is a fantastic first E5, a great PvE hero for people just starting out. My friends, you cannot go wrong with a Garuda. If you saw my free-to-play series, you'll see I feared Garudas. Garuda is a very terrifying hero early on, so yeah, that's a very good thing to give free-to-play players. What else have we got? Well, the Wishing Fountain is giving Seer, which is great. Seer is a great hero. Amazing when you void her. A Sword Flash Seer is dominating in PvP. So yeah, if you can get your hands on the Seers from Wishing Fountain, that's great. So great reward hero in there. As well, there'll be value packages. There's no information on them. But the mysterious chest. We just have sitting here a Nosuke to taunt us. Make sure if you want this Nosuke copy, and I'm telling you, this chest is going to give a Nosuke, it's going to give 30,000 guild coins, and 30 glorious relics. That's an amazing chest. That's going to cost 8,000 gems. My friends, if you can get this, get it. Save 8,000 gems for next week. Free-to-play players, established players, it doesn't matter. A Nosuke is available in the top chest next week, and that's important news. And finally, there's going to be a package which offers some good stuff, so if you want to spend, that's probably going to be 50 to 100 bucks. And then Almost Workshop is back, and Glorious Boost is back. And Glorious Boost is where you can buy artifacts with relics, which I mentioned earlier, and Almost Workshop is where you can mush them together and try out new things. So both of these things coming back is great. They happen on a 2-week cycle, so it's very good they're here and back and returned, because I'm getting pretty impatient. I always miss Almost Workshop. Funnily enough, when it first happened, I hated the event, but now I'm just like, I want to mess with my artifacts, give me it. So that's fun. But either way, make sure you've got those gems saved up for mysterious chests. Crystal packages coming if you want to spend a little bit of money. But also, guys, spending money is going to be very easy this event with these God of War packages. So best of luck to you resisting the temptation to spend. Let me know in the comments section what you plan on doing, because I'm telling you guys, I'm very tempted, and spending money is something I don't enjoy too much because I am about to move house. So, yikes, this scares me. So friends, that's the event. Let me know in the comments section what you have planned for this week and whether you're looking forward to that Inosuke copy next week. As well, if you want to check out some more of my content, you can find it over here on the side of the screen. And of course, if you want to catch my event reviews every week or any of the other content I make here, be sure to subscribe. If you want to catch out the content I do over at Twitch, join me, twitch.tv/MKxJUMP. In fact, today, we're going to be doing some Prophet Orb openings. Of course, if you're watching this after today, then it's already happened, but you can still go and watch that back on Twitch in the videos section. Either way, guys, I hope you have a great week, have fun with the Prophet Orbs, and if you're going to spend money, best of luck not breaking the bank, and of course, guys, I'll see you next week for some more event reviews. Happy idling!